Hi, welcome to the lesson Setting up Hadoop. Till now, I have installed Ubuntu afresh on my VM box, and I have downloaded this document Setting up Hadoop 2 Made Easy on my desktop. I have attached a copy of this document with this lesson. As well, this video is downloadable, and if you wish, you can download it. I'll follow this document completely to show that this document has all the necessary steps and it is pretty simple for you to install Hadoop. So we have installed Ubuntu and we now start out with installing Java. I'll copy this command and open the terminal. And paste the command. It will ask for a password as I'm using sudo. And Java gets installed. So as a next step, I type in java-version to see if Java got installed properly. So it has. In the next step, we would install Openssh and create a new username and group. To install Openssh, I'll just copy paste the command and the installation would happen. And this installs the Openssh. Then we would create another username and group and use that username account to run our Hadoop jobs. We do so because while installation, there are sometimes a few very annoying permission errors which can come up. In order to avoid it, we would set up a new user account. So first we create a group Hadoop. So I'll copy paste this command. Then we'll add user, HD user to this group by using the command add user. Here we enter the password we want for the new account HD user. Then we add this user to sudo group as well. And as the document says, I'll just re-log into the newly created account. So I'll log out now. And now I'll log into the newly created account HD user. Now I'll look to copy the document. So I go to computer, then home, then NJ, and then in the downloads where I had the copy, and then I'll copy it back to my download folder in HD user. And look for the next command now. Next we set up passwordless SSH so that we do not need to keep entering the password at the start of every Hadoop daemon. So I open the terminal. and then I paste the command. Then again I paste the next command. And now I'll do SSH localhost, which won't prompt me for a password. Okay, I'll do SSH localhost once more. And now it prompts me for nothing. Now the next step is to download Hadoop. So I open my web browser and Google search download Hadoop. And in the first link itself, you'll see the link to Apache Hadoop. Then click on download. Then download a release now. Then click on suggested mirror site. And then look for stable folder. And then download the tar.gz file. It will take a while to download, and I'll forward the video here. So now the file has been downloaded. Now next we go to download folders. So I copy and paste the command. Okay, there is a capital D in downloads, and I'll change the documentation. And now again copy paste. Now we untar the file, and in the same command we move the unzipped folder to /user/local. So I copy paste the command, type in my password, and now the untarring happens. Now next we move into the folder /user/local. So I copy paste the command. Then we would change the name of the folder hadoop-2.2.0 to Hadoop. So we need not type the complete version number again and again. Then we change the ownership of the folder to HD user to avoid the annoying permission issues. If you see, Hadoop folder is not owned by HD user, but after I run this command, and now it will show that the owner is HD user. And now we would set up a few variables in the file. First of all, edit bash rc. Bash rc is the script that runs as soon as you start the terminal on Linux. So in this script, we'll add a few variables which would set a few system variables which would be used by Hadoop scripts. So the variables are Java home, Hadoop install, and we would add the bin folders in the active path so that the scripts are available. And then we need to set up these variables as they are being used by the Hadoop scripts. So I'll just go to folder and go to home. Here I would go to view and click on show hidden files. And now here you can see the .bashrc script. .bashrc script runs with every start of the terminal, and .profile is another script that runs when the system starts. So we can use either of these scripts to set our variables, and it would work fine. So in this video, I'm using bashrc file. So I open the bashrc, and then I copy. And paste the variables at the end. Now next we edit the script hadoop env.sh. This is the Hadoop script which sets all the environment related variables used by Hadoop. So for that I go to system level, then go to user, and then go to local, then do Hadoop. Basically we have installed our Hadoop here. And now we go to etc folder and then Hadoop. And this folder has all the configuration files for the Hadoop installation. Next I open hadoop env.sh. Here you see the java_home variable. Next I'll go to the directory where Java is installed. So it is in /user /lib /jvm, and I'll go in one more folder, and then I would type pwd to get the correct present working directory. It is very important to copy the correct path and avoid typo. I'll copy and paste this in hadoop env script. It is in this way we tell Hadoop where the Java is installed and can be found in the system. Next we restart the terminal so that the changes in bashrc are refreshed with the fresh login in the terminal. And if we type in Hadoop version now, then we would be able to see the version number. Next we update a few Hadoop configuration files, starting out with core site.xml. So the Hadoop configuration files are XML files, and we specify important attributes, in this case fs.default.name. This property specifies host and port pair where the name node services would be running. Next, we update yarn-site.xml. So again, we specify a couple of yarn properties in this file. Next, we update mapred-site.xml. For that, I'll copy the mapred-site.xml template and rename it as mapred-site.xml. So here we specify the framework which we are using. I have specified yarn here. Classic can also be specified to run in classic MapReduce mode. Next, we update Hdfs site.xml with all these values. Basically, Hdfs replication sets the replication of block to 1, as we are installing this in pseudo distribution manner, and we do not want replication of the blocks. Then we mention the folders that would be used by data node and the name node daemons in order to maintain the file system. We do it by specifying the properties dfs.namenode.name.dir and dfs.datanode.data.dir. Please note that we haven't created these directory paths till now. By executing the next command, that is formatting the name node, Hadoop daemons would automatically create these directory paths. So next we execute the format command. I did not get the message what I was looking for, so I would do it once again. And now I type Y as a confirmation, and I got the successfully formatted message. Next, I'll start the daemons. So I'll type in start dfs.sh. And it would start name node and data node and secondary name node. Please observe the log file paths for each of these daemons. If there is any error and one of the daemons doesn't come up the right way, you'll have to look into the particular logs to see the error. JPS shows the daemons that are running. Then start yarn.sh starts the resource manager and node manager. Now when I do JPS, I see all the daemons. If you see all the 5 daemons running here, please accept my congratulations in installing Hadoop. Installing Hadoop is a little tricky and takes a lot of time.